Hi, I'm Gabe from Auto House Machine, and if your Liftmaster door operator has a wobbly pulley, has glitter coming out from behind the pulleys, or what feels like a seized electric motor when you use the emergency chain, our Liftmaster door operator repair kits is going to help get your door back up and running in no time. With me I have a Series H door operator. We've taken ours off the wall. We've stripped some of the drive components up top, loosened the loader electric motor, taken off the main drive belt. With that said, let's jump in to what our kit contains and what you need to get this repair done. Here's the OEM bushing. Over time, they wear out and it blows through the side of your case, damaging the casing and having to fully replace your motor, or tear the motor completely down, replace the casing, and replace the bushing, only for it to happen later down the line. Our simple CNC machined bearing support plate is proudly made in-house, and this is a fully 100% retrofittable piece that you can install with your motor still on the door. With that said, let's get into some of the tools needed to get this job done. To do this repair, these are the tools that's needed. You need a flat blade screwdriver, a pair of pliers to get out a cotter pin, an adjustable wrench to remove a castle nut, a 9/16 wrench to take some of the bolts out on your electric motor, a 1/2-inch wrench to install our bearing support plate kit, and a 1/4-inch hex key to install our bearing support plate kit. Let's jump in to the teardown process and installation process of our bearing support plate kit. The first step is removing the cotter pin. Once the cotter pin is removed, break the castle nut loose. After removing the castle nut, then remove the spring assembly from the shaft. After removing the spring assembly, remove the main pulley and the main pulley backing plate off the shaft. This reveals the C-clip, and behind the C-clip, the damaged flange bushing. Next, take your flathead screwdriver and remove the C-clip. Once your C-clip is removed, it shows the damaged flange bushing, which allows your pulley shaft to have play and rub into the casing. Remove the flange bushing either by hand or with a flat blade screwdriver. You are now ready to install our kit. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab our plastic repair bushing. You can see it's keyed and you want to line that up with the case. The next step is taking the C-clip that we previously removed and reattaching it back to the motor shaft. Now, take blue Loctite 242 and apply generously to the motor shaft. After applying blue Loctite to the motor shaft, we want to take our bearing support plate and apply blue Loctite to the inner bearing race. Now that Loctite has been applied to both the bearing race and the motor shaft, go ahead and slide the bearing support plate over the shaft, lining up the bolt holes with the pre-existing holes in the motor case. Using the supplied hardware, bolt the bearing support plate onto the motor case using a 1/2-inch wrench and a 1/4-inch hex key. To reassemble, take the pulley backing plate, slide it onto the shaft, followed by the main pulley, then the spring assembly, the castle nut, and lastly the cotter pin. Now the last step in installing this kit is waiting 24 hours for the Loctite to cure on that bearing shaft. If you don't allow 24 hours for that bearing shaft to cure, it's just going to spin within that bearing race and do nothing. So please install this kit, reassemble everything, and wait 24 hours before using your door. But your door will be back up and running perfectly. Thanks for choosing Auto House Machine to get your Liftmaster door operator back up and running. For any questions and concerns, please reach out to us with the following phone number and email, and or contact us on our website.